Oh, Seb, I think it's that guy Cam. Hey, yo, Cam.
What's going on, bro?
Hey, man, you got a second?
Yeah, what's going on,
Yeah,
man?
man, I have like a question, man.
All right, first of all, come right over here, man.
All right.
There's too many people. Step right here. What's your name, man?
Yeah, man, my name's Jeff.
Jeff, nice to meet you, Cameron Devon Crew. What question do you have?
Yeah, man, so I've been watching your content for like a really long time now.
All right.
I actually told myself I really want to get solid at the game. But one thing I've noticed is, yo, man, you always you have perfect posture when you walk. You always dress nice. You seem to have like really good self-confidence, really good image about yourself. I'm trying to figure out, how do I get to this level?
First of all, thank you very much for that compliment. And kudos to you for taking yourself seriously enough to watch some content that you found inspirational and then really try to apply it. I respect that, bro. A lot of people sit inside this place where they're in the matrix and they see a way out, but they never follow it, man. So it takes a lot of guts, a lot of courage, and you should put that into your confidence bank, all right? So the first thing that you have to do if you want to carry yourself better and have an overall aura of confidence, charisma, and if you want to master and be good at the game, you have to know who you are and you have to know what the fuck you bring to the table. A lot of men today don't know who they are. What I mean by that is they're in life now, they're in their mid to young 20s, maybe even later 20s, and they're like, I just want a woman who wants to be with me. Only a weak man who thinks lowly of himself would think like that. A man who knows who he is and knows his value would understand that a woman would be blessed to have you be a part of her life because that would upgrade her life. That would be a value add and an asset to the woman. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense.
So how do you do that? The way you do it is you gotta look in the mirror, maybe even do a journal exercise and ask yourself, what kind of man am I? So I recommend getting a literal piece of paper and pen, like it's the old days, and say, what kind of man am I? What's my worldview? What is my character? What's my personality? What are my behavior patterns? And where am I going in life? And on a side note, you need to know everything that you've ever been through that's led you to this point right now. Because no one knows you better than you, bro. You've had people help you in life. You've had probably different relationship partners. Your parents played a role. You've had friends. You've maybe had mentors and other parental figures. But you are the common denominator to every failure and every transcendence into success that's brought you to where you are right now in Vegas in front of me asking me this question. So when you know what you have that you're equipped with that has led you to where you are now, then that means you don't need anybody but yourself to go another step forward. All you need is to know who you are, believe in that, and then have faith and go forward with no fear, man. So the way you carry yourself, and that's the mindset, right? You got to know who you are. But the tactics, you got to carry yourself proper. So when you stand, chin parallel to the ground, roll your shoulders back, squeeze your shoulder blades together, and stand up tall. Reach the crown of your head up to the ceiling, wherever you're at. Keep your hips square. Keep your feet pointing where you're walking at. Keep your eyes laser-like where you're going. So when I stand this way, I'm walking straight ahead, and I have a supreme confidence on the outside and the inside. But when I'm walking in a straight path, people are like, that man looks like he knows where he's going, and I fucking do, bitch. So you gotta walk like that, bro. When you walk, you gotta have a controlled arm swing and a controlled step with your legs and your feet. You gotta know where you're going and just walk in that direction, bro. And carry yourself with the supreme confidence. And don't give a fuck about anybody who looks at you and they're like, oh, who does that guy think he is? That guy looks arrogant. That guy looks cocky. Bitch, I am cocky, so what? I like women who want a man who feels himself the way I feel about myself. If a woman doesn't see me for who I am, then bitch, go find another man who you actually resonate with. But you ain't for me. And a lot of people who have low self-esteem will not resonate with you when you start carrying yourself that way. Also, dress as best you can, man. Whether you have a little money or a lot of money, you can go to a thrift store, you can go to Goodwill, you can go to TJ Maxx, you can go to Old Navy, you can go to Express and get the clearance rack and find you some cheap clothes to put on. If you got paper, then go to some upper end stores and really get you a thorough suit. Calvin Klein, You can go to Steve Madden and get the loafers, which is what I do. You can go to Canali if you got real bread, you know what I'm saying? That's thousands of dollars for the suit. But dress yourself as best you can because you're worth it. And if you feel uncomfortable carrying yourself that way, dressing yourself that way, then that's going to translate to other people and they're going to treat you in the low value mindset that you do yourself. Does that all make sense? I know that was a lot. Yeah, man. Keep your head up. Start applying it. It's a daily practice, bro. So do what you do. All right?
Appreciate it.